St. Dominic on this beautiful Friday morning, and we know there's no better place to be other than at V's Couture. I think I have it right now. Welcome as we take you through the paces for the next half hour or so, live on radio, on TV, and on YouTube and Facebook. As we go across to Miss Hill, who will take us through the paces along with my dear good friend who manages V's Couture. She's the owner, by the way, and they'll take us through the paces. Ladies, you look very nice. And
Thank you. Alrighty, so come on, Kyrie FM. We have V's Couture.
Okay, guys. So good morning to you, everybody there in radio land, in TV land, in online land. My name is Avena Prince, and I am the proprietor at Royal Globe Inc. You can see our sign right there, and V's Couture. Royal Globe Inc. is the owner of V's Couture. Okay, so today we have a very good program that we just started. Actually, we launched it on September 1st, and that is the primary thing that we're going to discuss with you today. However, we're going to tell you all about the business. So, if you would come this way, but first, our location. So, if you have heard about V's Couture, you've heard about Royal Globe Inc., and you don't know where we are located, we are in downtown Roseau, right behind of Whitchurch Supermarket. And we are on Hanover Street, right next to Western Union. So we are very easy to find. Again, Hanover Street, behind of Whitchurch Supermarket, next to Western Union, okay? Once you come to that area, you come down this way into the alley and up the steps and you'll find us. So we're going to do that now. Just have a walk through with us so you can see where we're located.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we are going up the steps and to our right. Don't worry, we're here. We're waiting on you. So welcome. Welcome to V's Couture, to Royal Globe Inc. and Master Fix It. So this morning, we're going to tell you about everything that we do here. And yeah, so you'll learn about the business, you will learn what products that we offer and what services that we have available for you. Okay?
Okay, great. Just a quick question. What inspired you?
Okay, so we started in 2015. We started in 2015, and at the time that we started, our focus was to help alleviate unemployment. Mm-hmm. So really, back then, I remember paying attention to the unemployment rates in Dominica, and according to my research back then, it was like about 25% of the young people who were not employed. And as a result of that, we decided, well, I'm saying we, but really myself, decided to go into business providing services or vocational skills that people could learn quickly and quickly go into self-employment. So that is where the business started.
All right, wonderful.
Okay?
So, Via, are you ready to show us your wonderful products?
Yes. All right, guys. So, as you come in, you will notice that we have right here the Wop Duet. The Wop Duet is, we do many things. We do everything. We do practically anything. You think it, we can create it. Okay, wedding dresses, all of that. But our main product is the Wop Duet. And you will notice, as you would have seen on our sign, that we are the Wop Duet capital of the world. So no matter where you are in the world, we can get a Wop Duet to you. As a matter of fact, yesterday we shipped one to the UK. So we're always shipping Wop Duets. Okay? So, seeing as we're here conversing about it, seeing as we're here conversing about the Wop Duet, we have this one here. It's available for sale. But I just want to go through the parts of the Wop Duet because we are basically in the Creole season. And you know, this is the time where everybody's talking Wop Duet. Everybody wants a Wop Duet. Everybody doesn't always make a proper Wop Duet. So we just want to let you know what are the components. So if you have one or if you're planning to get one, you know exactly what you should be getting. So as we all know, the Wop Duet is the national dress of Dominica. And the first part of the dress you see, the colored part, is called the Gwa Wob. Okay? So this is the Gwa Wob. And a lot of people think that it should be in Madras. If you are doing a traditional Wop Duet, it's not necessarily in Madras. As a matter of fact, based on the books that I have read by Aileen Burton, who did extensive research on the topic, the Gwa Wob was mostly in floral, plaid, stripes, jacquard, that type of fabric. So Madras Wobs came later on. Okay? So you have the Gwa Wob. You have a white petticoat, and notice that I stressed on white. So for your national dress, your petticoat should not be in many colors. It should be in plain white. And then we have the foulard. Now you will notice we have different styles of foulard on display. We have the triangular ones, and then we have the crescent-shaped ones. The crescent-shaped ones, that is actually a design from Martinique. So the traditional foulard is actually a triangular foulard, okay, like this one. All right, let me just show you what the back looks like. That is very important. Help me kindly. I think it's from the bottom. Okay, so you can see the back detailing. So this area can either be in pleats or it can be in gathers. Right here, and then you have your pleated back. Okay? So that is what you see on the outside. Oop, are we good still?
Good. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So that's what you see on the back. But on the inside, what you do not see on the inside is that the dress is lined, and it's lined in white. And then on the inside here, we have what is called a co-jupon. Let me see if we can get to that for you. So right here, we have the co-jupon, which back in the day, it served as a bra. Okay? So back in the tradition, well, in the 1970s and prior to that, it's actually served as a substitute for a bra. So these are the components of your Wop Duet, all right? And this attire should go with this headpiece. These days, people are using all types of headpieces, all different styles of headpieces. This is the official headpiece for the Wop Duet. This single peak, yes, but the particular design. This is called the tête piché or the tête allée.
But the design is what we must go with.
That, yes, that design, okay? And some people think that,
Color doesn't matter.
yes, that's what I was about to say. Some people think that you should have, that it should blend. No part of the garment should blend. The garment is a garment of high contrast.
Every aspect of it stands out.
Yes, okay, it stands out on its own, yes, but it blends together. It makes sense, okay? Let me just go back to the headpieces, and then I will just talk about the ensemble. The tête piché or the tête allée is the official headpiece, and there is also head ties. So one of the things that we hear a lot of, is the tête cassée. Okay? So People call every Creole headpiece a tête cassée. That is not correct. This is the tête allée or the tête piché. That is it. Tête allée or tête piché. It is not a tête cassée. A tête cassée is a completely different headpiece. I believe we have a photo of it somewhere. Let me try to get that for you. Okay. All right. So, right here, this is the tête cassée. Okay? And that is the only tête cassée. There are not 20 different styles of tête cassée. There is only one style of the tête cassée, and this is it right there. Okay? So you notice we have this label of different Creole headpieces. So you have the tête cassée. You have the another headpiece that goes with the wob douillet is the tête revolver. So we have the tête cassée, we have the tête revolver. Okay? And then we have the official headpieces. So if you're attending a ceremony, for example, our 3rd of November ceremony, what you should be wearing is the tête piché or the tête calandée. Now, listen, the tête calandée is also the tête piché. However, it is painted. Okay? So before it is designed and made into all of that, it is painted. So it then becomes the tête calandée.
So if I'm going to a function with my wife to the state halls,
Uh-huh.
president's party,
Yes.
of these
You should have either the tête piché or the tête calandée because they are the official headpieces. Okay, so all of these headpieces that you are seeing, beautiful headpieces, creativity at its peak. These are headpieces that can be worn with the jupe. So remember, we have two national dresses. We have the full wob douillet, and then we have the jupe. So for the jupe allows you to use your creativity, and with the jupe you can wear all the different style headpieces that we see these days.
What about the age group? I was thinking because I see from the list you have here,
Uh-huh.
I see the younger children wearing what you say,
Uh-huh.
how you call it?
Let's see.
Yeah. Many times you see the children wearing something like this.
Yeah.
Or this.
That is okay.
So
It's
doesn't
just
matter
that
the age
for
group.
no, let's go back. Once you are wearing the wob douillet, you should have the tête revolver, the tête cassée, the tête piché or tête allée, or the tête calandée. In spite of whether you are 2 years, 20 years, 60 years, that is the headpiece for the wob douillet. Okay? Yes, and then we have the jupe. Okay? Now hold on, let's finish with the wob. So we spoke about the headpiece, we spoke about the gouin wob, we spoke about the petticoat, what we should talk about now is the accessories. The proper accessories for your wob douillet is gold. So it should be only gold. Not white beads, red beads, yellow beads, green beads because you're just feeling to put beads. No, it's supposed to be gold. Okay? And when you look at it, you can just see how all of that just looks, it blends and it looks so classy. Huh? Now, earlier on, I mentioned that there are actually, I mentioned the colors should contrast. Now, this is not just something I'm just saying because I feel to say it. The very first time that the wob douillet was seen was actually in the 1800s, late 1800s, by a gentleman. Well, the first person who recorded it was a gentleman by the name of Lafcadio Yeun. Okay, and the first record was actually in Martinique. So he was a Greek man visiting the French West Indies, and he noted this style of dress worn by the freed Creoles. That is how we were referred to, or how they were referred to back then, Creoles. And he noted just how beautiful it was to see these people moving around in this format, in this dressing, everybody looking so happy and so fancy. Huh? And he noted the color combinations that he saw. So that is where we come to understand that it is not supposed to blend. So for example, now the coloring on this, I will talk about it in a little while. But for example, if they had a red warp, if the predominant color was red, then the foulard was purple. If the predominant color was purple, the foulard was red. If the predominant color was yellow, the foulard was blue. If the predominant color was blue, you get the vibe. Now for pink, if the predominant color was green, was pink, sorry, then the foulard should be green. And if the predominant color was green, then the foulard should be pink. However, in those days, the color combinations that we have, those things did not exist. So in this warp, for example, you'll notice that it has the main color is pink, but there's a lot of green going on. So if you put a green, you lose contrast. So that is why what we did, and for that I consulted with Aileen Burton. What we did, we looked for another color that we could pull out. We did not want to introduce a new color that had nothing to do with anything. Okay, so you see how all of this comes together. It's a garment, again, with high contrast, and there are actually prescriptions that go with it. All right? Soon we will be doing some videos just to show people how to actually wear the warp duet properly, because we know at this time of the year, everybody wants to wear their warp, but sometimes people are not so certain how to do it, what to do it, you know, and that kind of thing. So yes, we have the online classes, but the online classes are not that specifically, okay? So I didn't plan to give you all a class on the warp duet, honestly. So what we will do, let's go to the classes now. But just so you know, we do warp duets, we ship them all over the world, and we have a variety of items that we do, not just warps. We have pieces for men as well, because every Creole season you hear, what about the men? What about the men? Yes. We have items for men and we have items for women. Okay, so we got everybody covered. All right. Another aspect of the business is master fix it, and we do we do sewing machine repairs. Okay, so basically this is a fashion hub. We attend to seamstresses. What's that? You feel like going for? We attend to seamstresses, tailors. We offer classes. So in spite of what age you are, we have sewing classes. As a matter of fact, our children's sewing club for ages 10 to 15 resumes next week Saturday. And that is a program that we have had for the last 8 years. We have had many children come through here who are learning to sew. And let me tell you, if you see those children sewing, you would swear. They come to class and they are each assigned a sewing machine. They come to class and they go to their sewing machine and they sew. They do their things on their own. I am not there. I mean, while they are learning, I am instructing them, but they all come to the place where they are on machines. They come to class, Miss, where's my fabric? Miss, where's this? Miss, where's that? They go, they turn on their machine, and it's just so beautiful to see them doing that. So we have classes for children. We have classes for adults. Our beginners garment sewing program is, we pause for the Creole season, but it resumes again soon. We have intermediate classes. I was actually telling you about Master Fix It, but all of that is for our students as well. So we have sewing items. You can purchase your sewing products, whatever it is you need for your sewing machine. And the thing about it is that a few years ago we realized that our people, our seamstresses come, they learn, and then they need to find their tools. They cannot. So we have tools for seamstresses and tailors, your needles, your pinking shears, and even different types of presser feet, which make life easier. So you find we have a range of items that sewing people can use to make their work easier. And again, remember, we do provide sewing machine repair services. So it's not a headache anymore. People can come and find the things that they need for their profession. Okay? So now that I have said all this, the main reason we are here is really to talk about the program that we just launched online that you can take anywhere you are in the world. So, you have any questions? Yes.
So the online classes, can you show us like how
Okay.
to log in?
So
our viewers can take a look
at how to do it.
how to do it.
Excellent. All right, guys. So, this program that we just launched is our online sewing program, teaching you how to make your Creole blouses. So you notice the blouse that I am wearing? This blouse is basically a Creole staple. I wear it all the time, mind you. So this is really my every Friday. This is really my every Friday blouse. But we know during the Creole season, you see it in all colors, all around. And there may be people who want to know how to make it, because we know that buying it can be expensive. And we set up this online class that you can take at your home, at your own time, wherever you are in the world. You can take this program and learn to make this blouse yourself. Especially if you are making blouses for your whole family, that means you are going to save. Okay? So, I'm going to show you how to access the program. And we are right here on our website. So if you have not visited our website before, it is royalglobeinc.com right here. Okay, so we are on the Royal Globe Inc. website. And from here, well, let me just show you what you will see. You see our banner, 100% authentic traditional wobduet. So we do here traditional wobduet. We do not take shortcuts. Okay? We do not take shortcuts when we make the wobduet. So here you can see different categories of items that you can purchase from us wherever you are in the world. You can see here our best sellers. And just a reminder that we ship worldwide. You can also go here if you want to sign up for any of our programs. You can register here. And then you can also come here to see the sewing machine parts that we have available. But today we are speaking about our courses. So once you log on, right there. All right, so courses. Courses, and we go to, okay, let's do that slowly. Okay, let's go back to home and come to courses. And you notice that you have the option of different programs. So you have sewing courses and all other programs, but what we're focusing on today is the sewing courses. And from here, you would click and it would give you the option. I don't know why it's, I'm not sure. I don't have my, I don't have it, that's the thing. Okay, good. All right, so we are here sewing courses, and then you go to the area where it says register for a course. Okay, once you click register for a course, the next thing, this area comes up, and you can select to do the online and go ahead and do the professional gathered skirt, because Creole is all about gathers and pleats, and now is the season for that. So you can do either one of the programs that are on there. Now notice that the Creole blouse making program is $135. It's only up until September 30th. Remember, we launched this program September 1st, so introductory prices up till September 30th. So if you plan to take the class and you want to get this great price, you should register today. Okay, because from September 30th, the prices will change, and we have there the online Creole blouse making class. Once you go to that, you can click on it. You can add to cart or pay with PayPal. If now paying with PayPal is very simple. It will instruct you how to register for an account. Very easy, and you do that with your card. Okay, so you can register for the program right here online. It takes you through everything. Once you do that, you will get a code, and you come back to the website and come back to the area where it says my courses. Okay, you saw it. It's been troublesome now, but you saw it. You come to courses, so sewing courses, and then you go into my courses. You enter your code, and you access the class. Okay, again, we have on there the Creole blouse making class. We have on there the gathered skirt making class, and you are well on your way to Creolize yourself, Creolize your family, and be ready for the Creole season. Okay, so just wanted you to know that this is available. Again, you can take this class anywhere you are in the world. As a matter of fact, we launched it September 1st. We have people who have registered already. Yesterday, we were in conversation with one such lady, and she said to us that the class is very simple to follow. And that is what, with all of our classes, that is what you will find. With our regular classes, every class, the classes are easy to follow. So one of the things that she said to me, her name is Mary, she said that, what I like about the class is that I am doing it online, but it's like you there. So I felt so good about that, because for one, while you are doing the class, you still have access to us. So if you have any difficulties, you can call us. You can also connect with us on our website. So we have live chat on our website. You can converse with us there. If it is after office hours, you go ahead, you still leave your message. And then once you do that, we will respond to you once we are in office. Okay? You can also send us a WhatsApp on 767-276-4955. We respond to clients who connect with us that way all the time, so you can do that. And of course, if it is within office hours, you can call. Okay, so again, our location, we are located right behind of Whitchurch Supermarket, next to Western Union on Hanover Street in Rosa Dominica. And in spite of where you are in the world, if you want to purchase anything from the store, we can get it to you. We ship worldwide. We ship to the UK. We ship all over the world. Okay. Also, our numbers are 767-614-8445. That's 767-614-8445. 767-276-4955. That's the office number. 767-276-4955, and then 767-448-4955. And of course, our website, royalglobeinc.com. So you have full access to us anywhere you are in the world. I was going to say at any time, but no, not any time. Our hours are from 8 to 5. Sometimes you might find the skeleton staff here later hours, but 8 to 5 are our regular hours. So So happy that you guys could join us today. So happy that you could come to learn about our services. If you go to the website, you will see the whole list of products and services that we offer. And remember that we are here to serve you.
Yeah, thank you for choosing Cairo FM to show.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Your wonderful products. It was nice meeting you.
Same here.